All right, market update time. We're gonna look at Russell and the Nasdaq. Let's get straight into it. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video today, because trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There are so many areas you need to become good at to become a good trader. Emotional mastery, chart reading, trading systems, money and trade management. So this video is just educational only to help you become a much better trader. Oh my goodness, I'm losing it. All right, we're gonna have a look at the Russell. We're gonna have a look at the Nasdaq. All right, so Russell. Now, guys, I was saying to you guys last week that looked like the Russell may be forming like a bit of a bear flag formation. I was saying that it's really interesting looking at the Russell last week. The Russell was actually holding this support line really well. We're actually hold that point through there. We're holding that point through there, and we actually bounce off through that point through there. But I was saying to you guys last week, I was saying, look at this here. This actually looks like a bit of a bear flag formation, and you can see exactly what happened. So that's exactly what it turned out to be, a bear flag. And you can see with this selling, like real massive selling. What did I say in one of my other videos? Huge, massive selling. That's what I titled one of my videos the other day. Huge, massive. And so then the market actually dropped down through there. And I think someone said, huge, massive, question mark. Anyway, so huge, massive selling on the Russell. Massive down day. And now we're getting it pointing down. And now we actually can see that as well too, we're getting this. This is now a lower peak. And I think this is a low peak breaking out of this bear flag, and so I'm expecting a lot more downside to come. It may not happen straight away, but I'm expecting July to have a massive down movement in July. And I think maybe even the short term, guys, we may even get a little rally. We may even get a little rally to the upside. But if we do get a little rally, guess what, guys? You can actually see this level all through here. This line through here is likely to be resistance, and then we get a little rally, and then we go straight down. Now, it's not just going to go straight down like that. Everyone thinks when I do an arrow like that, oh, it's going to go from 114 down to 104, just like that. No, that may take a week for that to happen. You know, we may go down a little bit, and then we may go up, and we may hold a little bit, and then we may go down a little bit. Heck, we may just go straight down. Who knows, all right? But just looking at that. And that's basically what I want to show you on that chart there. Now, I have been saying for quite some time, guys, that the Nasdaq chart itself and the QQQ, I believe, is going to get hit the most when the market starts falling off, and that's exactly what actually happened. We can actually see with the Nasdaq got hit the hardest, over 4%. Dow Jones was 3.3, S&P was 3.5. Russell was 3.8. The Dow Jones was over the Nasdaq was over 4%. So Nasdaq is actually getting hit the hardest overall. And if you go back to, I did a video this month saying when the market crashes, which market is going to get hit the hardest? And I said the Nasdaq, which is the QQQ, by the way. I'm trading the QQQ. And I even did a video last week saying, the last couple of weeks saying I bought more QQQ put options. And you guys know that. And so that's what I'm showing you there. Now I want to just show you what this weekly chart here looks like, because I think the daily chart just got absolutely hammered. So the weekly chart here, guys, once again, got a double top formation. And let me see if I can bring up some trend lines. Let me see there. So you can see we had this double top formation, failed to close the gap. I was really surprised about that myself. I thought, well, at least with that close, let's close this gap. And then the market dropped down, rallied back up, and now it's dropped down again as well too. So I'm expecting to see some real big things coming out in the market in July. Obviously, we've still got a couple of days left of June, but I think July is going to be real deadly month, And then I think we're likely to see maybe even July we actually break below these lows here. I don't know because I'm not a fortune teller. But all I do say is that we're likely to see some massive downward movement, and I do expect to see at least another 20% down move this year on the Nasdaq overall. So who knows how that's going to work? It may happen straight away, it may not, all that sort of stuff. So, so yeah, that's basically what I see through that. Now, what else? I want to show you guys something that's really, really interesting. And I was showing you guys this last time, and this is working out absolutely perfectly, almost to the T. And I was showing this before, and if you go back and have a look at this overall 2008 crash, this is the Nasdaq chart. We can see we actually had a run down, a run back up, and we made this lower trough. As soon as we made this lower trough, we ran up and we made this like a little double top through here, and we ran back down. Look at this over here, all right? So ran down this major swing back up, and then we ran down and made this lower trough. This was the first lower trough here. This was the first lower trough. The market ran up. It made a little small double top. Then it made a little small double top, and then it ran down. The market ran down through here. And then what happened is you can see this market actually had a run up through there, and it had a little rally up, and then it ran up to about this sort of double bottom little here, and then it rejected. And as you can see, it rejected down through there. Well, this didn't, right? It just ran up almost to the top and then rejected. But then what happened afterwards? We got like a little upward move, and then we got a dump. So are we going to get a little upward move and then a dump? Because that's when all hell broke loose, right? This is forming exactly like this here, to the T. This is forming to the absolute T. This whole picture through here is almost identical to what's happening right now. This is just getting much bigger swings, but this last recent point through here, you can actually see how that's actually working out. So overall, guys, this chart is telling us, this is you know, they say the market doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes. This here is rhyming like hell. So once again, guys, expect massive selling coming in July. I'm not going to BS you here. Trading is hard. Over my 10 years of trading, I've learned some amazing systems and strategies, and I've put it all in my brand new Grab the Markets by the Balls course. And I'm giving you 100% free access. This whole course is 12 videos long and almost 10 hours of the best systems and strategies that I know. Click on the image below now to get 100% free access right now.